The recruits of the King Squad get ready for their final commando test. A 30-mile forced march across Dartmoor. Everyone has some kind of injury. Many are permanently on painkillers.
Yeah. Don't take any more than that. Yeah. We should have more problems than you know. With the bend in your knees, yeah.
I mean, it's the last test to do, and that's it. So nothing to lose. Just got to go for it, all out.
You've been given painkillers for that?
Yeah, well, I've been taking Voltarol, so I took one tonight before I came away.
It's nearly midnight. The start is at first light. For 12 of these men, it will be the end of an 8-month quest to become a commando.
Miler, quarter baitman, quarter rider, I've done it before. They know the pace, stay with them all the way. Stacks of effort, stacks of surge. If you're hanging out, just fucking hang in there at the end and you'll get there, yeah? Get on someone's back if need be.
This is always the last commando test, no matter what.
I don't think it's the hardest test, but it's a good test. Good commando spirit. It's good. It's got almost a kind of spiritual element to it. If we ended with say the Tarzan assault course, I don't think it'd be quite the same, because you could just rerun it that afternoon, whereas the 30-miler it's a bit more special.
Only half this troop stand a chance of passing the course today. The rest have failed at least one of the previous 3 tests. They will have to do them again. Everyone has 8 hours to cross the moor. The instructors set the pace.
You just got knuckled down. 8 hours is plenty of time to do 30 miles. It's just a stroll, really. I don't have any problems with that, any of them.
At the same time, it does hurt the feet, and the feet do get a little bit sore, and the webbing and the rifle start to dig in a little bit and come around about 20 miles. That's when they start feeling a little bit, and it's just a case of going over that and getting the second wind and carrying on, really.
Mandatory food and water stops ensure the King Squad is on time and still healthy.
Well done, though.
So far, so good. Could do with some painkillers. I don't know where he is.
20 k's, 12 miles, so 9 miles. It's all right. Reckon you can hack it?
What's that? What's that? You leave my fucking sandwiches alone.
The Royal Marines call this yomping. In wartime, commandos would be expected to be able to fight and win at the end of a 30-mile move. But the King Squad only has one objective in mind today, finishing within the time. Just as it seems everyone will easily pass, recruit Bowdwin starts to fall behind. He's ill, there's a danger he'll stop.
He's got diarrhea and vomiting, shitting. He'll be all right. He's lost a lot of fluid, but we've replaced it. But he's finding it hard work, a bit dejected. Yeah, he'll finish. We'll wait here for him. Have a quick 2-minute wet stop. He'll be with us in a minute and a half. Put some more fluids down inside him, and then off we go. And he will be there at the end, guaranteed. Come on, look, you come.
Bit of foot pounding. 3 miles to crack. Right, let's get this water bottle to him.
Can do. Put some fluid down there, and then off we go.
Just drink some of that, Bowden. Come on, get it done.
Come on. Sort yourself out. Start looking like a Royal Marine you aspire to be. Just do your jacket up. Come on.
Have to get done. You right, Willie?
Yeah.
Come on. What about me falling over for?
The finish. Even Jafta's passed. Some are now Royal Marines, but none will get their berets today.
Next thing on the agenda is Commando Flash presentation.
The atmosphere is strangely muted.
Come on, take charge of yourself.
It's odd. Yeah, it's odd. I thought it was going to be. Everyone says from troops before that they think it's the easiest test. No, it's not the easiest test by far. Good. I enjoyed it though, the last few miles. Weren't what I expected though. A lot harder.
Bit of a nightmare. What's up, you ill? Good effort. I know you better go and get yourself sorted out.
Your legs get really tired, and your feet sore. And, you just got to keep going, mate. It's mentally hard. It's done it now, so.
Right, there are a few of you who aren't going to get your commando flashes today. You know what you've got to do. Be it one test or two, you've got to dig out blind.
The commando flashes are worn on the shoulders. They bear the words Royal Marines Commando.
You've got a lot of injuries. Many congratulations. What's the hardest test you've done?
Probably the Tarzan assault, sir.
Tarzan assault's the hardest test. And what's the hardest part of training?
I think the tests are, sir.
The tests,
yeah,
not induction the first 2 weeks.
No, it's just ironing, sir.
Just ironing. Okay, well done.
That's it. Head, sir.
Head? Head what? Well done. Very good effort.
Thank you, sir.
Original?
Original, sir.
Well done. Good effort. You've enjoyed it all?
Yes, sir.
Really? Good times and bad times?
Good times and bad, yes, definitely, sir.
Definitely.
Dobson, sir.
Dobson. Yep, well done, Dobson.
Thank you, sir.
You've enjoyed it all, haven't you? What's your background?
Background, sir.
Yeah, prior to joining the corps?
Truck driver, sir.
Truck driver. How much are we making?
About 300 a week, sir.
300 a week. And now you're getting, what, 300 a month? It's different, isn't it?
Well, mate. Can you give the dog some flashes? Yeah, he's going to get him now. Sit, sit, sit. No, sit.
He hasn't got the discipline to be Marine.
For the 16 King Squad recruits who failed the first Tarzan assault test so miserably, there is much to prove. Fortunately, their rerun is in better weather. Despite the rigours of the 30-miler, most make the best of it and pass.
Drive up with the arms as well. Come on. Last little bit.
Tell him I told you to come off the net.
But recruit Prater, who's also had to retake the 9-mile test, is in trouble again. As is Jafter, who broke his leg on this Tarzan course when he first tried for the Green Beret.
Come on, Mr. J, let's go.
The All-Arms course 492 have started their test week. Like the recruits, these soldiers must pass the 4 commando tests. This is the endurance course, 6.5 miles in 72 minutes. Only 17 from an original course of 34 have made it this far.
Heel down, hands underneath the top. Go!
Go! Go on a minute, a sense of urgency. Come on!
Recruit Jafter has joined the All-Arms endurance test to have a third and last crack at passing it. He's running out of time.
Okay, cool, give in straight onto the range.
Overall, the All-Arms men are doing well.
I got 60 minutes last time, you're allowed 72 minutes, and I got 59, 37 today. I just felt a lot stronger today. 59 minutes, mate. 59, 37.
Ooh, we've got 72.
It's fucking flying.
Passed the run, but...
You passed, yeah?
Well, yeah, I've still got a shoot to do.
That's a nice one. Come on, keep pushing, Kenny.
Jafter makes it to the end with a little help.
And we got pinged for it this night, and I made sure I was going to run back with him, get him through it. He's worth it. But he kept going all the way, so just see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unhappily, you failed the run. Your time was 89 minutes 15.
We'll go get you cleaned up, and then we'll take you over to the sick bay, all right, and see the doctor, all right? She won't see it. Yeah.
These were Recruit Jafter's original films. He got this nasty transverse fracture through both of the bones, the tibia and the fibula of his lower leg. And so he was rushed off down to hospital, admitted. And you can see here, this is the film just after his operation, when they opened up his leg and put this big metal bar down the tibia, Well, we know that his leg is a little bit shorter on this side now. It's about a centimetre shorter. Whether or not that's, you know, that's giving him problems, obviously the rest of the leg's got to adjust slightly to compensate for it.
Is your leg hurting you? I mean,
So my hip movement's sort of a bit restricted. So now, the sort of muscles must be tightening up or something.
Even members of the training team who wanted Jaff to fail before the Commando Tests have come to respect his determination and endurance.
you know, you just can't do it. That injury that he got earlier on this year is just favouring one leg. And it's putting pressure on his hips and he can't run. And I don't think he'll do it. He won't do it next week. He won't do it the week after. It's the sort of bloke that you need, or that we want, but he just can't pass his endurance course.
Jafta is out of the King's squad. He will not get a green beret.
Two ranks, fellas, get in there. Get moving. Move into 3 ranks. Don't double, just open your pace up.
The second all-arms test is the 9-mile speed march. Despite the pace, everyone gets through.
Hard work, 13 minutes you've got, remember? 13 minutes to get from the top of the jet slide to the top of the 30-foot wall.
All-arms Commando Test 3, the Tarzan assault. Recruit Prater is here for his 3rd attempt.
Yeah, I'm over the sickness now. Feel quite a lot better. So, get it cracked today. Pass out on Friday, hopefully.
Good, well done. Come on.
Oh, come on, don't rest. You've got to get up there. Swing.
Go.
Pull up on your arms.
Drop off. Get up again. Go.
This is Private Thomas's first go at the course. He was hospitalised during the final Dartmoor exercise and returned to training just before test week started.
Lead, Sam. Good effort. Go on all the way. Straighten that arm. Look up the roll. Right, look up. Now, Sam, get your balance and stay on it. Go. 1 to 1. Keep it going.
Most are passing with ease. Only 2, Thomas and Heaps, will fail. But recruit Prater's pre-test confidence has gone.
Coming in a final effort. This is the last time we're going to do this.
Once again, he's stuck on the regain rope.
Lie there. Go. Right, get off. Piss off. Round you go. Fuck off.
What annoyed me was the simple fact that he gave in. He wrapped his hand in, and that was as far as he was concerned. He knew he failed, but he gave in anyway. And that's what annoyed me, the fact that he just gave up and didn't even attempt to try and finish the course. And that's why I asked him kindly to move along and get off the road.
Confusion in the ranks. Yesterday, the course was told that practice times were good enough for them to forget today's test.
We did it yesterday and we all passed. He said, if your time's all right, they might count today. But then our course officer, who's a very nice man, he said, no, not in my book, it doesn't. So we had to do it again. It was really impressed us all because we thought we were going to get there. No.
Regain is a bit of a bugbear.
8 hours later, Thomas and Heaps must pass this Tarzan rerun to stand any chance of getting their berets after the final test tomorrow. Recruit Prater goes again too. While the all-arms men sail through, Prater is in difficulty again. A King's Squad pass-out parade for him is looking doubtful. On Dartmoor, just before dawn, the all-arms course faces its 4th and last commando test, the 30-miler. Like the recruits, they have 8 hours. But for them, the finish will bring the green berets they've spent the last 8 weeks striving for.
Keep going, 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 stop. There, all right? So the wall should be up in that direction like that.
Map reading is crucial. The instructors won't pull the all-arms men round as they do the recruits. And this morning, the dawn brings fog as well as light.
Just hold on then. up, catch him up, give it safe.
Is halfway for this? No. I reckon halfway in time, but halfway, not halfway,
Just a hot spot, that's all.
Okay.
Besides the exhaustion and pain, getting lost is still the main worry.
Get the bloody map reading sorted out, man. It's been a crock so far, hasn't it? Did you get a lot of time?
Yeah. It's a fast part, is it on the road?
It's road now, yeah.
Compulsory stops come at regular intervals.
Right, fellas, when we get a kit on to get going again, let's get moving, all right? I want people loafing around.
Although welcome, they also fuel the tension building within the course.
No, I haven't said you last time. All right? Well, we know we got to do it, just stop saying the fucking obvious and let's get it done.
This is the final hurdle, and there's not far to go. But Dartmoor is dangerous, and they can still fail.
Who's up with that, Ken? Can't, we'll make a general point. Don't have to be back all the time, right? Well, it's obvious what we're going to do, isn't it? I just said, okay, Carl.
That's it.
Oh, it's okay, I've got a bit of a twitch on my ankle. Distal Jesus will get me through.
Find it easy?
No, it's not easy, no, it's hard. But engine's right, isn't it? An hour and a half, 2 hours. Berries at the end of it.
At about the 20-mile mark, one or two of the guys started getting a bit emotional about the whole thing, and I don't think they were actually putting their full. A lot of them weren't putting their full effort in. They thought that we could just womble along and get through it, and we couldn't do that. We had to push on and keep your concentration. A lot of guys were basically just rapping, and yeah, it did get a bit emotional.
Keep pushing it, come on. Push, push, push.
All in the line. Looking good.
Push, push, push.
Get your kit from the back of the wagon, get some warm kit on, pick up your berry and move into that field over there.
Fucking done it, mate.
Hang on a minute, lads. Do you know what you can do with these now? Poke it, burn the bastard. Alright, Tom. Over there, the cups are over there, lads. I'm putting those as well, I think it'll fit.
Sorry, cameras.
I haven't got any warm kit. Just a bit.
Running down that hill was... it was brilliant. Can't say, words can't describe it.
Course, stand at easy.
It is not to do with being a Captain Hurricane. It is not to do with machismo and all that. It is not always all to do with physical endurance and physical ability. But what it is all to do with is that thing inside your head that says, I don't give up. That, gentlemen, is the common denominator underneath every man who wears a green beret.
It was an average course. It wasn't a great course. It wasn't a bad course. We lost quite a few. We started off with 40 odd. I think something like 60 odd ranks have joined us on and off throughout the period, and obviously we ended with 17.
Very well done indeed.
Thanks, sir.
Was it more difficult than expected?
Yes, sir, it was.
You passed.
Yes, sir.
That's all about. Well done.
Yes, sir.
So WO2 Dobson, sir. Mr. Dobson, delighted to meet you. I'm delighted you made it in as well.
To be honest, we didn't expect Mr. Dobson to come through. I told him this last night as well. But he mentioned to a member of the team that, and he had trouble passing his BPT, and he said until he had eventually passed it, he didn't feel part of the course. You could see he had a couple of reruns on that, and when he eventually passed it, he slotted in, he got a grip of himself, and he started to put forward a bit of leadership potential as well, which obviously is what we expect from a warrant officer.
I look forward to seeing your civil leave being tested with a full. Well done. What's called Hodgson, sir?
Failure would have been, you know, terrible. So just passing is good. However, it's a little bit flat, you know, you get your burying and then nothing happens. It's a bit of anticlimax. However, I'm sure I look back with pride and I just want to get on with the job now.
I was called Thompson, sir. The ankle got you there in the end.
Yeah, I did a bit, so.
Well done indeed.
You remember all the good points, like, you know. I'll always remember the guys that I did the course with, like, because, you know, you get this, there's this team bonding that you get on this course that I've never seen anywhere else in the army, like, you know. I mean, you get this bonding everywhere in the army, but it's something else here, like, you know, it's just, it's like, it's just so strong.
You're a rugby player?
Right, like the old game of Tutor.
You sounded it. You'd be an extremely good scrum half.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well done indeed.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, at first you just don't feel anything because you can't believe it's all over finally. And once you got that green belt in your head, then you think, relief more than anything, because you're just so chuffed it's all over.
I would reinforce all that the Commandant said in that it's all about high standards. And furthermore, service with Commando forces is all about team spirit.
Half the men who started this course failed to make it here. The recruits lost one, with one still trying. Is the difference solely the will to win?
I think they could be a little bit more tolerant of guys under physical pressure. And also the mental pressure. The problem is, from my point of view, I don't know what they're trying to achieve. But I think a lot of good guys that deserve a green beret have gone off the course. And perhaps should be with us at the end. And that's the cause loss.
The difference is our recruits are volunteers in that they volunteer to join the Royal Marines and they want to win the Green Beret. Whereas some of the guys who come here on the all-arms course are nominated. If they'd wanted the Green Beret in the first place, they would have joined the Corps. It's just the want factor.
Let's go!
Recruit Prater still wants to be a commando. This is his fourth attempt at the Tarzan assault. It's also his last. No pass, no beret, no honour.
Get up here! Move your legs! Go, Prater! Stand up in the blocks! 10 seconds! Keep going! Come on then! Get up there! 15, 35, take 3, 12!
Gonna have to go again.
Prater wanted it enough. He's won his Green Beret.
Good after prayer. Skin of the teeth or what?
Fucking hell. I hope they do.
His pass means 30 recruits will qualify as Royal Marines from 638 Troop, the King Squad.
Now, without more ado, let us meet the young men of 638 Troop. The Royal Marines training is the longest infantry training course in the Western world and demands the highest standards of both mental stamina and physical endurance. Excellence is what the country expects from us, and excellence is what we strive for. And the only way to achieve that excellence is by the maintenance of only the highest standards and by hard training.
Posted to 42 Commando in Plymouth. Well done, Marine Prater. Posted to 4-5 Commando with a recommendation for parachute course. Well done, Marine Kelly. Took 2 years to make the right choice and join the Royal Marines. Since doing that, he's worked hard and is posted to 4-5 Commando. Well done, Marine Anfield.
This is the pomp and circumstance which washes away the pain of the 30 or more weeks of training. This time, the new commandos are passed for duty by the First Sea Lord, their ultimate boss.